Road Show this morning in the Buzz, brought to you by the Comedy Connection. What would you give up to be totally debt-free? New survey polled 1,000 Americans on the topic.
That's right. So 48% say they would give up exercise for 2 years.
Oh, sure.
That's easy, right?
That's easy.
30% say they would give up their car for 1 year.
So would you ditch your phone? That's the big question, because 22% of people say they would for a year. 12% say they would give up their pet. Who are these people?
That's horrible.
To be debt-free.
I mean, that's horrible. Now, 73% say they would give up alcohol for 2 years, and 70% say they wouldn't travel for 2 years.
All right, and here's a shocking one. 42% said they would give up Amazon for life if it meant they were debt-free. Amazon is why you're in debt.
That's exactly what Matt would say.
I wouldn't be giving up Amazon either.
No.
Look, I'm a lightweight when it comes to the alcohol department.
Yeah.
I really am. I know, somebody here on this couch is a party girl, but I'm just saying. She just got finished telling me But for me, I'm a lightweight. So me giving up alcohol for 2 years, I could do that no problem.
But you couldn't give up traveling, could you?
No, I couldn't give up. I wouldn't give up the traveling for that amount of time. One of the other things I think on the list was like streaming services.
Yeah.
I could do that easily at this point.
I could never give up my phone. That was on the list.
No, I probably wouldn't do that.
Never could do that.
Right.
I could give up travel.
Yeah.
I could give up exercise.
Yes.
That would be an easy one.
Right.
I couldn't give up Amazon.
No.
No way.
No.
What were some of the other ones?
Well, one of the other ones on there asked people if they would work 365 days a year and not take a day off at all.
I said I could do that, but you said you wouldn't want to do that, right?
No.
He's not even budging. He's like, no. But if you could be debt-free, and Brendan had a good point when we were talking about it earlier, is it for like the rest of your life? Debt-free?
Right.
Because that would set the scene a little bit easier for me.
I'm not so sure if it's like wiping out any debt that you have right now.
Currently.
But
yeah.
No, look, I like what I do.
But you like your weekends off.
But I don't like it 365 days a year sitting here.
That's well.
No, well, do you want to sit next to me for 365 days?
I would to be debt-free.
Oh, you're just saying that because the light on the camera's on.
I would to be debt-free.
You're saying that because the light on the camera's on.
As soon as it goes off, I'm like, never.
Right, never. The truth is going to come out. Look, there are a lot of things. The streaming service, I'd easily be able to
I could give that up.
I think I have like 4 or 5 of them. I don't even know if I don't even know how to cancel.
I don't even know how many we have at this point, to be honest with you.
And I have no problem canceling them because I sit most nights. I'm sitting on my phone watching YouTube videos or something like that.
But we were talking earlier. I could give up going out to dinner. Like there are things that would.
I like going out to dinner.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
I could give it up, but I have a husband who loves to cook.
Right, he loves to cook.
That would be easy for me.
Yeah.
I
could.
It all
Brendan,
works out.
what do you were giving up to be debt free?
I think I could do without those streaming services.
Yeah,
I think I could do it. But here's the thing: I am trying to be a lot better at not spending as much money. I don't need any more stuff.
Right.
Currently, I don't have a lot of debt because I haven't been buying a lot of things.
Right.
I don't need it.
What about sneakers?
Clutter. I haven't purchased a pair of sneakers in a very long time.
Really?
It's been like 20 minutes. No.
Okay.
No, it really has been a while because I'm trying to be more cognizant of not,
stuff you don't need.
I don't need more stuff.
Right.
And then whenever Will talks about spending, he goes like this.
Yes.
He makes it rain. Make it rain.
Make it rain. Make it rain. Up in here.
Oh yeah, that just enhanced our street cred, didn't it? But I think I'm fortunate. I've gotten my debts under control. I don't really have many. Look at me. I'm just not spending as much.
Yeah, smart.
I'm trying to be fiscally responsible.
Right, good boy.
Hold for awkward pause. Let's check in with our viewers, see what you had to say about this topic right here today. What would you do? What would you give up? What would you stop doing to eradicate debt? Jackie's up first. I would stop utilizing my credit card and getting takeout. Yeah, if you're getting takeout all the time, that adds up. We have plenty of food at home.
Right.
Linda adds, I would stop eating out so much at restaurants when I, there you go, can cook at home. I would stop buying things that I didn't need. Yeah, see, that's what I've done. I'm telling you, it's so freeing. And you know me, I long to be free. Joan adds, luckily for me, I am mostly debt-free. Oh, she's Dr. Seuss over here. I like that rhyme. That'd be a good rhyme to teach kids how to, whatever. Would love to be done with the mortgage and car payments, though. Absolutely, those are rough. I've had those. We know what that is like. And Dennis closes things out today with. I could easily go back to basic TV and give up specialty foods to be debt-free, definitely. Whatever the sacrifice is, you can make it to do it, to achieve that end. It's good stuff. Thanks for chiming in, everyone. And please keep those comments coming. We can be found at right here between 9 and 10, but also at The Rhode Show on Facebook, Twitter, X, and Instagram. Leave your comments, follow us, and you never know, we may read your comment right here on the air.